What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live video. Today we're going over the deck Darkworld. This deck is a fun deck. It does rely on the opponent's or you discarding cards to the graveyard if your opponent does as well, with some bonus effects. But this is a list that I won the regionals qualifier at the extravaganza here. Shout out to Dana for sharing this list with the group, and I did some testing with it. You guys will see it on the channel. I like this deck a lot. It's very fun. I think there's some little bit of changes here, but not very much, and I appreciate it. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and well, let's dive in. So we're starting off with the 2 Grapha. You don't need more than 2 anymore. I can see people wanting to play 3 because, you know, it does come up, but it's really just necessary at 2. You see it all the time. You search it off of your snow or off of your rainbow, and that's just that. We are playing the 3 other Grapha. This is your rainbow, just different stuff, but it searches your Graphas as well as your Silvas and does the bounce as well. So, you know, 2 bounces, bringing 2 cards in hand is kind of crazy, and searches for your stuff as well. We are playing the 2 Silvas. This guy is your monster reborn from the graveyard when it gets sent, as well as your hand loop guy. This is it has to send 2, which kind of sucks, but you know, crazy with Ceruli there. Then for the level 3s or level 4s, we are playing the 3 Snow. Any list that's playing under 3 Snow is just wrong. Don't at me on that. And then we are playing the 3 Genta. Same thing with Snow. This searches for all your Darkworld cards. This searches for your field spell. Field spell is absolutely broken. Once per turn, when it's banished. Well, not once per turn, but when it gets banished, you can summon it out, and you can only special summon Genta once per turn, including the Star Yugioh summon or any other way of special summoning a card. So it's important to note. And for the last Darkworld card, we are playing the Ceruli. It facilitates all your Darkworld stuff. You give this to your opponent. Don't forget to put it in a zone that the link arrows point to if you're going to be going for that. So the 2nd or the 4th zone, and then you can like Akashi bounce it. So definitely important. This and this just busted. Sorry about the glare there. Now we are playing a little bit of a bigger danger package. This might be controversial for some people. We're playing the 2 Bigfoot. We like popping cards. The 2 Nesty. Dana was playing 3 Nesty. I definitely think that, you know, that's a very fair card you could play 3 of. I was only like 2, so that's why I'm playing it at 2. The 2 Mothman. You could absolutely play 3 of Mothman. This card's insane in this deck now that Tyr's not in the format anymore. It's level 4, as well as drawing and discarding a card. So even if it gets hit off the danger effects, you're still able to discard cards and get free stuff. Is pretty crazy. Then we are playing the 2 Chupacabras. Jason, if you snipe one more danger card, I'm going to play this at 3. Just letting you know, shout out to Jason for that. We played a match, and he hit every single one of my dangers that I activated. And we are playing the 1 Jackalope because it's a search for your deck for some danger cards as well. We're not playing Snake because Snake is literally just a body, and that's it. And we don't really need bodies that much. This deck already swarms the field a lot. Then for the, you know, this guy, Zephyros, he's practically a not a Blackman card. He is a Blackman card. He's practically a Darkwing card at this point, but you have to play it. And then we are playing, this is kind of weird, the 2 Kaijus. So a lot of players are playing the whatever it's called, Lava Golems in the deck because it's also a Fiend. This is the same thing, but it only takes up 1 monster. So a lot of time when you're playing against like Cashier or something like that, if they know you're playing dangers, they'll just go for the Arise Heart because they know you can't just beat it. And if they just end on Arise Heart because they want to play around Nibiru, Kaiju or Lava Golem won't do anything there, so you just want to have a 1-for-1. As well as like a lot of the time, if they don't end on something like too huge, just going for the 1 is not that bad. So we're playing the 1, and I guess if they start catching on, they'll start making 2 cards. But still, Shangri-La, not that bad unless they lock all your monster zones, and then you're just screwed anyways. Yeah, we're playing the 1 Albion. This is for the package. I love this package. Maybe I'm just a huge branded fan, but yeah, it's just me. Now for the spells, we are playing the 3 Common Gates of the Darkworld. I could have had Ultras, but Todd swiped them, so shout out to Todd, I guess, for never playing this deck. Card's absolutely busted. I have to play 3. This card you could play 1 of, but I'm really enjoying 2. I like seeing this card. I know people are like, oh yeah, you search your deck all throughout the deck, blah blah blah. You only need to play 1. I find myself, whenever I see this card, I'm not unhappy, unless it's seeing it at 2, and that just, is unfortunate luck. Then we are playing the 1 Archives. This card, you don't really need to see it at more than 1, so that's why we're only playing 3, or only playing 1. We are playing the 3 Allure of Darkness. You search for deck for crazy for this. Droll's not in the format. We don't care about that. We just search. And with the heavy danger package, you can just banish danger as well, so you don't really care about that at all either. No tears, no problem. Card destruction, back in the format, baby. Mill your hand. Oh, cast yours, don't do anything in the grave. Cool. Branded. Okay, I guess Branded Red's kind of live, but if you hit any one of their stuff, hitting like 2 Albazes is also not that bad. A lot of people are only on 2, so it's definitely not bad as well. Trying to think of other decks that you'd probably see in the format. Rika kind of sucks, I guess. But even like hitting like some of the stuff like Trap Tricks, yeah, they do get to draw another 5 cards. So like you could be giving them like a better hand than they had before, but you're still getting rid of resources. And a lot of the time, like people will be playing, or they'll open up a lot of 1-ofs because this format's full of 1-ofs. So I think it's not that bad at all. And then we are playing for the other 1-of spell. We are playing the 1 Triple Tactic Talents. This is about the 40th cards. That's why we put it in. You don't need more than 2. I tried 2. It was not needed. I was also trying tasking as well, but with these 2 cards, you can just search it, but you just kind of also see your stuff. When you play two talents, you see it a lot more, so kind of sucks when you go through your deck and then you see a talent. But sorry, you can luckily put it back. We are playing the last 2 cards of the deck. We are playing the 2 Branded High Spirits for the Albion. And yeah, thinning your deck and drawing a card is busted. That was a solid 40. Now moving on to the extra deck. We are playing the 3 Grapha Fusion, the 1 Quiritus. Fun fact, you could actually play Quiritus as well as the Masquerade if you wanted to. So you could go and do your fusion stuff and then burn. With burning with the, whatever his name is, Coach Carrier, and then putting on Masquerade is pretty lethal sometimes. But if you want to play the heavy fusion build, that's fine by me. You do you. We are playing the 1 Muttcracker. This card's insane. Konami, what were you guys thinking? Bouncer number 1, Bouncer number 2, the Little Nightmare package, Cerberus and Unicorn or Phoenix. We're not playing Unicorn because you don't want to use that many bodies to go into the stuff. Plus, they're also fiends, so not too bad. Level 4 or rank 4s, we are playing the Appaloosa, Skull Dread. This card should just be Saryuja, Darkworld Dread, or Darkworld Dragon, whatever you guys want to call it. This card's a Darkworld card. And then the Underworld Goddess for pesky little problems like Psychic End Punisher and other tower monsters. Shout out to Roderick for that deck profile. I can't out of 4K Arrival Cyber, so I mean, you could if you really wanted to with Skull Dread and then going into the this guy with the fields on the field as well as Archives to boost your guys, but not very likely going to happen. Then we go for the Baguska. This card's still crazy to this day. Draw 2, draw 3, and then the negate monsters. Part of me was trying to play the Circus in this deck instead of this guy as well. I'll try fitting it in. I don't really think that, Regulus is really good in this deck, but I want to try it because Circus is a crazy card, and, the interactions could be kind of crazy. If the Therions get a new card, hopefully they do. I'm praying for that new Albaz stuff. Maybe they get a Fiend as well, so they have all the types, and then this deck could kind of go crazy, but until then, we'll just stick with what we got. And now for the side deck. This is really a bit odd here. We are playing the 1 God. This is just for trap decks. Labyrinth is not very popular, so we're not really playing it, but we played against Outlich and then Trap Tricks, so kind of like popping more than 1 card as well. The 3rd copy of the Radiant. This is just for your Castier or any pesky big monsters you can't get rid of, like whatever his name is. The Psychic End Punisher, as well as the 4K Arrival. We are playing the Wind Cobb of the Grave when we go first. I want to fit Droll in this deck, but I couldn't, so it's not there yet. I guess spoiler alert. Then we are playing the Triple Tactics. I could cut these 2 for a Gamma as well as a driver, and I have to find 2 more spots in the side deck that I couldn't figure out yet, so that's why that's there. We are playing the best floodgate for this deck, Skill Drain. Big monsters go ooga booga. And we are playing the 3 Book of Eclipse. This card's just crazy, this format. 3 Lightning Storms. Battle phases are important in this deck, which is why we're not playing the evenly matches. And Lightning Storm can deal with the back row as well as the monsters. We are playing the 2 Twin Twisters because we do respect the trap decks. And yeah, I remember I played one duel versus Labyrinth, and I could have OTK'd, but I was worried he had like something in his hand, so I was like trying to mill through my deck just to fight these 2 Twin Twisters. I was trying to find one of them, and if I ended up hitting one of them, I'd be like, okay, you know. But I went so through my deck. I ended up going to time instead. I won that game through time, but I was just trying to dig for a Twin Twisters. Unfortunately, I could not find one. And I just, you know, completely clued out to the fact that, okay, I could just get game here. But, yeah. This is a 15-card side deck, 40-card main deck, and obviously 15-card extra deck. I do want to fit Gammas in the side deck. I just can't figure out what to cut. I might be cutting the Book of Eclipse, but that card just seems so busted right now. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. We are working on getting to that 2K. Big things are going to happen at then. We're going to look for some new stuff to do. And whatever decks you guys want to see in the comment section, we'll try to figure out. We're trying to get a Labyrinth deck. But yeah, let me know anything else. And yeah, stay tuned for more Darkworld stuff and more support.